So all the PCs that I have built on the channel have featured high-end components like 2080 Ti's, 3950X, 3970X and a LAC-D KUL4. But today we are going to build a PC that will offer the best value for money while also letting you keep all of your body parts inside your body. Hey guys, I am an Aadmi and मुझे चाहिए high FPS. The case that we are going to use for this build is the MetallicGear Neo Air, which is probably the best entry-level case at the moment. It offers great aesthetics and performance with the grille it has on the front, which really complements the rest of the case with its black and white combination, and the RGB fans it comes with just make it a very well-rounded selection for this build. I will also be reviewing this case separately on the channel, so make sure that you are subscribed with the bell icon so you don't miss that. Asus has really provided overkill VRMs on their motherboards in this generation, so all of their X570 motherboards perform really well. You even get PCIe 4.0 support at this price point, and the X570 Prime probably offers the best value for money, and it will also match really well with our black and white themed case. Then we come to the Ryzen 5 3600, which has proved itself to be the best value for money option for gamers, offering 6 cores and 12 threads at a very affordable price, and it can also handle productivity workloads like Adobe Premiere. The RAM we are going to use is ADATA XPG Spectrix RGB RAM, which looks great with its simple design while also not being expensive for a 3600 MHz set, which is really the sweet spot for Zen 2 CPUs. Then we'll use the Antec NeoEco 650W to power this build with its multicolored cables that everyone loves. It is a nice affordable option which also won't get stressed much because of the low power consumption of our build, and while we have the tough edition here because I used it in the Asus tough case review, you can go with the regular version or the modular variant for a cleaner cable management. We are going to use the stock cooler that comes with it, as its 65W TDP doesn't require serious cooling even with the awkward airflow that it will create in our case. So now let's install the motherboard in our case, which I generally do prior to installing the CPU and other components, and I might make a video on the reason for doing that in the future. Then we finally come to the most important part of a gaming PC, the GPU. And for that, we have the NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super, which offers really great performance for its price and also offers ray tracing and DLSS even if you may not care about it a lot. And yes, this is the Asus GPU that I am sending to the RTX giveaway winner, which we had to reselect after our first winner didn't contact us. So I am sure that he must be really happy if he is watching this video. Then we add a 2TB WD drive for storing games, and we also used a 240GB WD green SATA SSD, which is a very affordable option that works very well if you are not going to be writing a lot of data to it. You can also go with the M.2 version of it instead of this 2.5-inch form factor to get the feel of building a more expensive PC for the same price. The cable management on this build turned out to be pretty decent without needing much effort, and we also added Deepcool's RGB 350 LED strips, which was one of the first products that I reviewed on the channel. So now let's close the side panels and see if this will boot on the first try. And it didn't boot on the first try, which surprised us because we thought that we won't need to plug in the power to the PSU. But after moving on from this failed attempt to save electricity, we were successful in booting into Windows. You can buy a Full HD IPS or a high refresh rate TN panel monitor from BenQ, LG, Acer or Asus for this build, as I don't have anything that I have personally tried that I can recommend. But for keyboard, you can go with the Gigabyte Force K83, which really is the best budget mechanical keyboard as long as you are able to find it in stock in India. The Logitech G402 will also be the perfect choice for this build. If you can afford to spend some money on speakers, the Swans M10s are something that I really cannot recommend enough, and this Corsair gaming headset is also a great value option for gaming. You could also buy this Fiio E10K to get good quality sound, which I consider to be very important. And now let's see how this build turned out to be. So that was the result of my first mid-range build, and I am pretty happy with the result. We also only included the necessary components in this and didn't spend extra on a separate air cooler and extra fans. But everything still looks great while also working very well in the MetallicGear case. The RTX 2060 Super combined with Ryzen 3600 offers very good performance at gaming and can also handle some serious productivity workloads without costing a lot, which is great to see. Here is a price list of all of these components if you are looking to build a similar PC, and I'll also have links in the video description so you can buy them or check the current prices. So that was it for this video. Let me know your thoughts about this build in the comment section below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Subscribe to the channel with bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.